Well, hopefully that... Okay, very much so, thanks. Well, I'm glad that answered the question. Yeah, and so that's why when people say, like, well, CV spotting needs to be nerfed. Well, you'll still have problems with CVs. They're still going to be able to do a lot of stuff that you probably don't like. Well, CV damage needs to be nerfed. Well, you're still going to have a problem with CVs, because they're still going to be able to do a lot of stuff that you don't like. Like, there's... In order to make a CV into a surface ship, the CVA can't spot for itself, so you remove all spotting from planes, fighters, whatever. So that it has to be spotted for by a destroyer or another ship or an enemy that's lighting itself, something like that. In order to make a CV like another ship, you're going to need to add a range limit to the planes so that there's something like a 40-second flight time or a 50-second flight time so that it can only go so far, or a hard range limit in general, but you'd still probably need a flight time to constrain it. So if you take out the spotting, if you take that out, then in terms of damage, yeah, so, okay, in terms of, like, angles and stuff, you'd probably have to add the time limit, because otherwise you can just, like, if you're within, say, 20 clicks of a target, you could go all the way around, set up the perfect shot, come in from an angle and strike something, which other CV or surface ships cannot. But I suppose in that case, if you had all those other limitations, it'd be a small bonus. It'd be like a capability bonus.
Fighter airborne.
Whiff. So that's, when people ask me that question, that's probably the long form answer to, you know, what is the strength of the carrier? You notice that CVs are not going after DDs in gameplay. They go after high damage on others. Sometimes. Some carriers are very heavy in going after destroyers. So, I explained this in a video. There's a front line, a mid line, and a back line. And if you don't have a front line, then the front line of the enemy team walks over and does whatever it wants, because you don't have a buffer against it.
I owe you one. Fighter airborne.
Not really. You're isolated if they decide to pick on you. Just heads up on that, man. He keeps turning, right? Or nope, he turns in. Or something. I don't really know where the Sims is going. Oh, he's busy shooting, so... He is absorbed in the moment. So we get to rip a little chunk off of him. Two? One. Double DD push here. Hey Porky, thank you very much for the raid of 4 folks. How you doing? How was your stream? Seem to find the anti-destroyer players often. Well, I mean, look at the map. What is the Farragut doing here? What's the purpose of being here? Who is he gonna kill? What is he gonna do? Is he gonna backcap? With a Helena, an Anshin, a Vanguard, a Strasbourg, double CV? Is he gonna backcap? Is he gonna do anything? Who's he gonna torp? Is he gonna torp the Strasbourg, maybe? Maybe he just really wanted to see around the island because he got bored. It's possible. Maybe he wanted to smoke and farm, but who's gonna spot for him? He's the DD in front of everyone else, so how does that work? Like, what's the reason to be here? You have 2 battleships and a cruiser back here that would love to be able to help you, but they're off in the middle of fucking nowhere by comparison to where this guy is. So his option is to smoke and play dodge the plane. Like, what is the use of this? The answer is there's not. He just got bored and wanted to go do something. Like, one of the things that I'll preach consistently isn't, well, you have to hide in the back of the map because CV is a scaly. It's, you have teammates, why can't you play 4 kilometers away from them? Or 5 kilometers? What's wrong with being here? Where you can back up if a CV's coming, you can start using the AA of the Flandre, AA of the Monarch, AA of the York.
Fighter destroyed.
Why not give yourself a way out? If the enemy DD pushes you, you're closer to people that are going to help shoot the bad guy. So you've got help in the form of AA, you've got help in the form of people that are going to shoot the shit that's trying to kill you. I mean, there's so much there. And instead you just get like this forward fucking position weird YOLO stuff. For what? Like, what was achieved here? Farragut threw his life away, didn't even get a kill. So now that that's happened, the Skane has displaced the Anshin, gotten that kill. So they did take care of the destroyer on the flank. Benson's gonna rotate over, start to exert pressure over here. So the destroyer imbalance will be restored. We still have 3. We have what, a Leningrad, a Benson, and some Mahan out wide that's about to be dead.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Shortest stream tonight because it's been a crazy couple of days, leaving clans in bad blood and stuff. Don't really have it in you for a long stream. Happens to us all, dude. Happens to us all. There's a Kagero somewhere.
Autopilot mode enabled.
I need your support.
With?
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
You need me to help kill the Flandre? Massachusetts is low. I think I'm going for the Monarch here.
Fighter
I
airborne.
do have to wonder where the hell the CAG is, though.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
I'm assuming the CAG is doing secret mission stuff to torp me. Try to save this plane? Hey look, it's CAG torps. Probably get this strike. Saipan torps are pretty tough.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Okay. Monarch is down. We could try to work on the Flandre. This is a little awkward just because there's, I don't know, attack angles I think are kind of rough. And he's gonna clap the CAG. If the CAG doesn't kill the Vanguard first. Furious buddy, stop forcing it. Flandre's tier 8. Whatever. He's trying. I don't think I let enough. Maybe. I think we get 3. Nope, we got 4. We lose another plane, but we get to drop with 1.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Please deal with the destroyer. You don't need to charge me. I'm not the destroyer.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Here you go. Have at him. smoked, so we're dark. They'll pick us up soon. This looks awkward. Borla, thanks for the 9 months, man. Borla is the leader of the KSC clan. Well, KS clan conglomerate? He's my boss. It's turning in, I think. Two.
Destination
I doubt we
reached.
can kill this.
Autopilot mode disabled. Autopilot mode enabled.
Keg should be dead. Probably. Maybe.
Problem solved, sir.
Got a fire. Do I have to look at the torps? Probably do.
The ship is on fire.
We live. Torps. Keep shooting HE, we probably live. Hello, Al. Morning, Escons. What's up? Dead to a torp? Not dead yet. Again, shoots HE. That'll be a kill. Oh, we're smooked. Not dead yet.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
Yeehaw.
Team has taken the lead.
Looks pretty dominant. I don't think I've spotted these guys in forever, so this health is probably different than shown. One question, what makes you not hunt the destroyer that's trying to kill you here? Like you would have instantly tried to find that one. Well, let's consider the problem. So the destroyer has me spotted. The destroyer is going to try and torp me. I have a rough idea where the destroyer is. I moved. We dodged the torps. Woot. So if I'm dodging the torps and he's not shooting me, is the destroyer a threat? By himself? No, because he's not actually attacking me. What is a threat are long-range battleship guns. What's the first thing we did? We killed the Monarch. So those guns aren't going to be shooting us. What's the second thing that we did? We started shooting the Flandre, which was advancing and did actually shoot us repeatedly with its guns while we were spotted by the CAG. So, okay. Once the Monarch was down, Flandre, or however you say the name, versus DD. If we hunt the destroyer, can we kill the DD? I might be able to bomb him, but that's RNG. So I might not get any result to that while the Flandre's moving up on us. If I rocket the DD, I'm probably hitting him for between 1 to 3k. So I'm going to have to do that probably about 3 to 5 attack runs, because the Saipan, unless you give me broadside, it's going to miss. The Tiny Tims are not accurate. So it comes down to what can I affect more in terms of this situation. I can run from the DD, I can angle to the torps, I can deal with the battleship that's going to shoot me in the face repeatedly, thump, 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 and we've got a destroyer that's going to be able to deal with the background threat. So that. It just came down to what, like, threat prioritization, what can I do? And worst case, if I eat torps from the destroyer and just straight up die, if I've put out 70,000, you know, damage across two different battleships, well, that's 70,000 damage that our team doesn't have to do, as opposed to spending 4 minutes trying to fuck with a destroyer, hitting him for 6k and then dying. Like 60 to 70,000 damage, 6,000 damage. The Benson will get the cleanup on the Kagero anyway. Samson knows what he's doing. So which is going to be more beneficial to the team? Is it a coincidence that you aim slightly to the sides of the ship with your dive bomber reticle? Slightly to the sides of the ship with the dive bomber reticle. So the bombs in the game were altered so they don't drop on the center of the reticle. They drop on the edges. They drop on the outer half of the reticle. I did actually test the game where, like, I tested if I dropped in the center, I tested if I dropped on the sides. More when I'm coming in with the dive bombers, people are turning. And I can turn, but the movement of the bombers has been altered over the years. And I remember when I could make turns, and then they changed it. And there's part of me that doesn't want to just botch the turn and then not be able to turn enough, and then I've wasted the attack run, and oof, you know? This is probably not fast enough to help, so didn't do anything. Probably dead? I mean, if he got that great hit, I would assume he's gonna do it again. Nope. He shot again, though. If he misses, we can collect ourselves a courier. No. He did. AK wasn't a threat level midnight situation. It's just that's what was in my head. Hello, trust anyone?